fuck. Sorry.
Hey, and guess what? We are live as of right now, and we're talking about horror. We're talking about really dark things that have been happening. But at the same time, with all this darkness, well, at the same time, it can't be dark all the time because just like the movie The Crow says, it can't rain all the time. And guess what, y'all? It's Friday, you bastards.
The internet brings comic fans around the world into one comic book community. Comic creators and comic fans, tonight you are seen, heard, recognized, because comics are for everyone. Live from Miami, Florida, broadcasting around the world, this is the Not Near Mint Show.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. It's the end of the week. It's time to be showing a little bit of comic books. And I don't know, how was your all week so far?
It's amazing. I got a new shoe tree, and all my shoes have a little apartment building for themselves.
Nice. I want a new coffee mug tree, so we're thinking on the same wavelength.
I need a bigger Monster Energy drink holder. Maybe one of those things that you constantly see these Americans have, these giant jugs. Just fill it all with Monster Energy drink. I'll probably have a heart attack next year, but...
You got 7-Eleven down there. They got those big gulps. You can just get one of those big-ass... that holds like 64 ounces. You'll be good to go.
Beef jerky. That'll clear.
I know what I'm doing after the show.
There you go. Let's see some books.
I agree. Let's just jump right into it. This is going to be the top 10 comic books for the 4th week of October. And guess what? It's a 5th week next week. We're not sure if we're going to be doing a full Halloween episode next week, but even if we don't go full on, I will at least jump on to show the top 10. Unless you might have noticed that there's a hurricane out there in the Gulf of Mexico, and it could hit Jamaica. So if you're in Jamaica, go to high ground. But otherwise, get out if you can, because it's going to be a Category 5 hurricane, and there's a possibility it might just scrape up the coast of Florida, right up the urethra of Florida, because we are just a big dick pissing on Cuba. So here we go.
The urethra of Florida. Jesus, I step away for 2 seconds to pick up comic.
It happens around here.
Urethra of Florida.
I mean, fair. This is warning. This is a show that is definitely not for mature viewers or us, for that matter, because we're not. So, as we always say, viewer discretion is advised. But we're just going to jump right back into the top 10 because otherwise
we're not for viewers at all, actually.
Yeah,
I recommend no viewers. If you could get us to no viewers, folks, that would be ideal.
Yeah, go Jays. Go Jays. We're rooting.
I mean, there's sports on TV right now. There's probably like dates you could be having. It's Friday night, don't you know? And instead, you're here with us. And for that, I thank you.
Hey, listen, on occasion, there is an exceptionally wonderful group of people who watch us on this silly little show. Thank you, everybody, for watching us, by the way. But look, they enjoy comics as much as this gathering and smattering of nerds do.
So
and by the way, top 10 pop culture reference with the Crow there. Holy crap. Could you age us anymore? All 4 of the nerds on this show were like, I know exactly what he's talking about. But boy, we're pulling in a younger audience with those hot pop culture references, aren't we, gang?
Well, what do you want me to say? We're going up, up, up because we're going to be golden.
Oh my God.
Well, at least now I'm in 2025, but I'm also not a 16-year-old girl. At least last time I checked.
Miracle, I'm going to have to turn in my nerd card because I have never seen The Crow, believe it or not.
I mean, you have to kick him off the show. We can't even talk to him anymore, to be honest.
All right, bye now.
See you, Kevin.
Oh no, I missed him already.
All right, let's see if I can run through this really quickly, because some of these I kind of had to censor a little bit. And, well, you're going to see that the last 2 are more than a bit of a surprise. So Again, we start this off based on my 29,000 comics that you all saw behind me there a moment ago. I run it through CLZ along with CovrPrice, and every week on Thursday, I hit that button for value update, spits out a list. So we start out with the bottom 5 crashes. Starting out with number 10. Fantastic Four number 3. This is always on the list. It's either really up or really down. It's really down this time again. I even dropped off one of the first appearances because that's co-opted by also Mr. Miracleman over here. But yeah, we have the first Fantastic Four uniforms, first Baxter building, first Fantasticar, and the first appearance of Miracleman. Different Miracleman, though. This dropped $150, came out in 1961. If you were looking for a very good plus copy, it was $690, up $150. I mean, it's up, it's down. The movie's now out of theaters. It's on home video. It's on your Disney. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have Disney Plus because, Jimmy Kimmel and everything. But that was number 10. Number 9.
I want that book. I really want that book. It's high on my dream list.
I'm sure you can get it in good enough time. Just keep that spotlight on. Plus, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. on this channel, we have a video. It's going to be short. It's the comic collecting tip number 11. And what that will be about is there might be some huge grails y'all are looking for. When is the best time of year to get this? Well, if you're trying to look for like a Halloween book, you don't get it during the month of Halloween. If you're trying to find a Christmas book, you don't get it during the month of Christmas. When do you get it? Well, I'm going to spoil the video for you because you can still watch it tomorrow and enjoy it. But essentially, it's this time period between Christmas
and April.
Oh, January 5th. Why? People are buying gifts for their family, for their friends, and then all of a sudden, holy shit, guys, it's going to be January 5th, which means rent's due. So people start putting up books for a little bit cheaper, and people are still trying to recoup funds that they lost for spending for the holidays. And that will be your best time of year to get some big books for a lot less money. Like,
there's Zorro was your game.
So this is one of those books that you can get in just a little while, but it's already dropped a little bit. Came out in 1976. It's the first appearance of the Phoenix and first full black Tom Cassidy. Like, that really matters as much when you're looking at somebody like Gene here. 1976, it is down $136. Somebody picked it up in a fine, very fine 7.0 raw for $368. Now, the next one is just obscene because, yes, it was a movie. It was out in theaters, but he wasn't in the movie, and it seems really hard to adapt for a movie. Superman number 127, the first appearance of Titano. No, he is not about to do some horrible things like Alf did to a seal one time. But in any case, it's Titano, the ape that has kryptonite eyes. This thing came out in 1959 and a very good plus. It dropped $45. Somebody got this for $12.
What? No.
I have to say, I don't think that was fair what you said about Alf, because there's no evidence whatsoever that he only did that one time.
Hey, he eats cats. He rapes seals. I mean,
whoa.
You didn't violate the seal that badly.
Hey,
right?
He non-consensually sexes the seal. It's vastly different than what you said.
Who was it who gave that famous quote about if you want to boost sales, you put a gorilla on the cover? Was that Will Eisner? I can't remember who said
that. That would be Julie.
Oh yeah,
Gandhi.
Yeah, Julie Schwartz.
Was it Julie Schwartz? Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
It was Julie Schwartz that said that, and then I think it was him, it was Len Wein that said about Batgirl to Alan Moore, go and cripple the bitch. That was his own words. His own words to Alan Moore, because Alan Moore wanted to know, what can I do to these characters here? It's like, well, we have this Batgirl. We just had Bat Family with her on the it was a Batgirl title, a one-shot, and we don't know what to do with her. Go ahead and cripple the bitch. His own words. It was written in Wizard about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. So $12 for this book. Now, this next book, a little bit more surprising that it dropped as much as it did. Ultimate Spider-Man number 4. It is the O cover because there were many reprints back during the day for these early issues of Ultimate Spider-Man, and it is the best-selling Spider-Man title as of right now. Maybe it might be coming to a conclusion soon because Hickman seems to be going in that direction. But this issue 4 J. Scott Campbell website order homage variant, it dropped $37 today. It came out last year. We had to wait quite a bit of time to get it, about 3-4 months or so, if I recall right. Near mint copy dropped $37. Somebody got this for $60, which is about what it cost when you were buying it on the website. So sometimes you just have to wait. What's the difference between like $1,000 book and $1 book? Time, just time.
Typically time. Typically time.
Now this next one's pretty bad too. It is holiday season, not just holiday. It is still Halloween season, and this book dropped pretty substantially. It might be down $24, but it's the first appearance of the Invisible Man with Marvel Comics. Jim Steranko cover. I mean, come on. It's in pretty decent condition. 7.0, fine, very fine raw. Dropped $24. Somebody got it for $8. $8.
Well, I think that's an $8 to $10 book, so that's not really unreasonable.
Any other time of year, it's about $25-$30 or so. But hey, it's Halloween. I want to get the scary Ooh, Invisible Man, Universal Monsters, $8. Yes, done. I mean,
you can call overpriced if it's $25-$30 the rest of the year.
And just wait till you see what I paid. Well, earlier last week, or maybe even the week before, because I've been waiting on this one a while. It was from a dealer that didn't have a ton of stuff on his eBay page, but I got it for $12, and you're going to be seeing it a little bit later tonight. And it's something that only Miracleman would know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was number 6. Now we're going to do with the ones that went up in price. So this dropped. Now you're going to see, oh, well, we're talking horror. Well, you don't get any better with horror from an 80s kid when we're talking Freddy Krueger. This is his first cover appearance. This came out in 1988. Very fine copy, 8.0 raw, up $19. $120 is what somebody spent on this week, which is about fair because a lot of these were beaten all to hell. It's the volume 2 of Fright. He doesn't really appear in a story. This is just, there's a written type story about the new Nightmare on Elm Street, which I think was the 4th one. And yet they stuck him on the cover. He wouldn't appear in a full story until Marvel put it out about a year later in 1989 for their big oversized magazine edition. Well, the next one's a little embarrassing because I can't tell if people got this for the fact that this is the origin of the Justice League or that it has a certain guy on the cover.
Do you mean Society?
I did mean Society.
I remember when I first started buying comics.
Dude, I did this last night at 2:00 in the morning after coming back from a Key West trial. Sorry, not so sorry. I make mistakes. It usually happens every week. I'm glad it happened with a Schmittler cover. If you colored him orange, he'd look kind of like somebody that's our current president.
Why put the M in there? Just say Schittler. You might as well.
Yeah. Well, Schittler refers to the current occupant of, well, I shouldn't say that.
We just call them by a number around here because, you know, statistically, aren't we all just numbers? We're talking about 47. Well, in any case, this book here went up. It's 1977, very fine minus copy. $25 it went up, which means somebody paid $32. And we got Lady joining us. Hey, Lady.
Lady.
Oh, good. Yay. I got stuff for you.
You said Hitler 3 times, so she came.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not. No.
I have that book too, Rob. I have that book.
I know. You showed it just like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I picked this up early last year, and I think I might have paid $6 or $7 for it. So to see somebody paying $32, just saying you might have overpaid. Now, this next book I kind of have to laugh about because I literally just got it last week. And when you see how much it went up, you're going to laugh at me, which is okay because I'm used to being laughed at. My last name is Worst after all. Number 3 is Silver Surfer number 4. Second appearance of Mephisto. Iconic cover by John Buscema featuring the first battle of Thor versus the Silver Surfer.
Look, Sorry.
I don't have that book. I want
Is
it.
that like a
I
thing
want
they
it.
do? Is that like I'm not a Silver Surfer guy, so like, does he normally fight Thor? And that's like why it's important. It's the first
It's
time
just
he
the
fights
classic
Thor.
art. It's one of the
Classic.
best covers just ever.
Yeah,
I
many
mean, I'm
would
not saying it's not a
recognize
great
it.
cover. It's a great cover.
Great.
The best
Well, many
cover.
would
It's
recognize that cover
considered-
as like the greatest of the era. And that's why-
Exactly.
That's fair. That's fair to say. I'm just wondering, like, is it like does he
Like I
fight
have
Thor
it
a
on my
lot?
wall. It's a
Right.
big deal. Like
No,
if
no,
I
no,
have
I'm
it on
not
my
talking
wall,
smack. I'm just asking.
Woo!
It's
No,
like,
I'm just wondering if you've ever fought Thor before. I'm just
like
wondering.
I've never fought Thor.
don't be a bitch.
All
Man,
right, fine. I'll fucking fight Thor. Jesus Christ.
All
you
right.
fucker.
Good. Thank you.
you couldn't even lift his hammer.
No, I couldn't.
Lift this hammer.
Neither could I.
Depends on which hammer you're talking about, big boy.
But an elevator can. So
Yeah,
is
we're
an
not talking
elevator
about your wand.
is an elevator worthy?
Warning.
Oh.
Warning.
What if
So-
he drops it in the elevator? Does it go through the elevator floor and hits the bedrock?
That would make more sense, but the elevator's not a living being, I guess. I guess.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what elevator you've been in.
All right.
I guess technically that's a floor.
So here you go. You want to know the real reason why this thing is usually going for a lot more money than other books of the era of 1968?
'Cause
This is a
people like
25 center. So these 25 centers were not sent through the mail because I guess they just didn't receive those types of subscriptions. If anything was a 12 center, hey, great. But the second that it was an oversized, sorry, you didn't get that as part of your subscription. So
Huh.
Silver Surfer was not a subscription comic. So if you wanted this, you would have had to have gone to the newsstand, and many of them are always beat up when you get it at the newsstand rather than getting, you will never see a subscription crease on one of these unless some kid stuck it in his back pocket.
Was that
But-
is that square bound on that? Is that
It
square-
was. It's
That's-
square bound. Mine has like a little tear right there.
Yeah, it's indicative of the era. The staples are usually off center on those.
Yeah, that's why I call this 6.5 fine plus raw. This thing, 1968, it went up $114. I paid personally for my copy $675.
Jesus wept.
That's 1,000
Yeah.
Canadian.
Well, I saw a 9.0 at Tate's Comics for $1,000 earlier this year, and I went, nope, no. And this looks better than a 6.5, and maybe it is. But when I see that little split down there that goes up to here, but the rest of the book looks like an 8.0, I'm still calling that a 6.5. So yeah, this thing went up 114, and CLZ tells me that the last person paid $639, but I know better. I know that I paid more than that because I'm an idiot. I just love Kevin's look on his face as he's doing that. It's like, yep, he's an idiot. Well, if you think that's bad, well,
That's 2 trips to Key West.
that's true.
Time out.
That's 2 trips to Key West. If you saw what I had to deal with this past week, I mean, I can't talk about it because it is what it is, but you all saw, you know. All right, the next book, let's hope we don't get kicked off the show here, but number 2 is Faust number 15. It's the low print final issue. And the thing about this particular book is that, yeah, it took like almost 20 years to put out 15 issues. Tim Vigil put a lot of effort and work into these books, but sometimes there'd be 3-5 years between issues. So the final 2 all happened in 2012. This book went up $150. Somebody paid $150. So on CLZ, what that means is that there has been 0 sales for at least 1 full year. So as far as anybody's concerned, somebody could have found this for $1 at one point, and then now $150 somebody just decided to pay for this week. But that's not to be outdone by the number 1 book.
I got mine for $1.
I paid about 50
15?
each for these about
Yeah.
maybe 10 years ago.
I didn't get 14. I don't have 14, but I have 15.
Well, issue 14, we're just going to pretend that we're going to call this the spilled milk on face cover. Right?
Clearly milk.
Low print penultimate issue, which means second to final issue. Wink, wink, nod, nod. This is not a mature title, right? right? It's just violent. No, it's sexist violence. It's everything. It's very horror-ish, but it's Faust. So I'm guessing that some influencer, definitely not us, because we don't influence that much. Somebody decided to go out and pay $204 when there's been 0 sales all year, no sales the prior year. $204 suddenly, all of a sudden. Near mint condition, but really? But okay, that's
a bit much.
In any case,
Especially
this
since
list,
now they finally reprinted it just recently. You know what I
They
mean?
did?
Like, yeah, they did a hardcover and a softcover. Not the individual issue, but they did a hardcover collected and a softcover collected. Now, the hardcover was real hard to come by, but the softcover was much more mass produced. Bump.
I mean, even those collected editions of like 2 or 3 issues combined, we're going for $100 a piece because the print run was about 2,000 or 3,000. They're very low. They're very hard to find unless you know Tim Vigil himself, or he shows up at a convention and goes, "Hey guys, I got this. You better hit his booth for these." But again, this list is intended to help collectors and readers determine if they should look for a particular comic or series online or wait 6 weeks. If it's still up after 6 weeks, wait 6 months. And if it's still up after 6 months, well, you probably should just buy it because it ain't coming down, just like Miracleman here. And look at it, this bad boy.
Whoa.
Gorgeous, beautiful, oversized hardcover edition, limited edition
He's
print
a
run.
thick
Black,
girl.
it's thick. Oh, I can't show you any of that. Black Mask.
Oh my God.
Black Mask put these out. Now, the original, the
Really?
hardcovers were allocated. My shop got 2. I got one of the 2. And, but the soft covers were just recent and they were much easier to come by. Much more easier.
Thick boy.
It is a thick boy. It's chonky.
Bonker.
Right. That's what they called my breakfast.
Mm.
And look, if you've never read Faust is that book that it took so long to make it that the creators, you see them develop their talent throughout it. From the beginning, Tim Vigil's style, while still Tim Vigil's style, becomes much more refined by the end. But what, Rob, was there 20 years between the first issue and the last issue?
20 years for 15 issues.
Yeah.
But you see a difference and a gradual style change from the first issue all the way to the 15th. In the first issue, his anatomy might be off. It might be more stretched than J. Scott Campbell's. But by the end, he's looking more like Todd McFarlane. But since he was doing basically violent pornographic comics, you would not really see him do a Marvel comic like Jose Van Ritt wound up getting the chance to.
Well. K-Fab once did an interview with Vigil that I watched, and if you've never seen that video, in that video they ask him, why don't we see you with more mainstream work? And he goes, well, they can work with you if they want to. They just don't want to work with me. He goes, it doesn't matter what you've done. He goes, if people like working with you, you can get work. He goes, they don't like working with me.
He's a known talent, and I only met him the one time, and he seemed very nice. But I also know he supports the current 47, so there might be that. I mean, it could be a lot of reasons. I don't know. It would just be speculation.
I know. He's a real hot, cold fella.
Hey.
Very hot, cold. You might talk to him one time, and he's all friendly and nice, and then the next time you see him, he's just a total,
So he's
an
bipolar.
Bipolar, probably. At least that's multiple reports say.
Well, you're already on the screen. You want to show books, or does Lady want to? Because I know you might just have a little.
All right, first book I'm going to show. This is the best book of the night.
I'm organizing still.
Look at that right there.
Whoa.
Look at that.
It's amazing.
Like my bank account statement.
Backing board number 1.
This book is on its way tomorrow to one Mr. Rob Worst. And
Oh!
get to see it next Friday.
I guess so. And yeah, you're getting paid like the second I get paid.
I
You
know.
gotta open it live. Open it live on the show.
He can't.
Oh, I will be.
He can't. He did that one time, and he basically had a horse's head shipped to my house. So no,
That's
you can't open it
actually-
live. No.
I mean, that's kind of accurate because not that I intend to screw up, but my last name is worst, and I tend to. That's my brand, man.
This friggin' guy. So anyway, let's get going here. I'm getting real close to finishing.
Oh, because it had your address on it.
3 more. Jesus Christ. Fucking Canadians, man.
I'm telling you the episode.
Go pet the ducks on your money. So here we have some static books right here. I'm almost done. Only need 3 more, right? I have the last 10 issues, no problem. It's the ones in the middle. There's that one with the girl in the static costume. Really nice, right? It's just Static's a good series to get your hands on. The price is starting to come down on them. They had popped there for a little while, but much more affordable now. Almost done. Like I said, 3.
Is that final issue still $300 to $500?
It's pretty pricey. It's still pretty pricey. It's still the place I got this, not these. The place I got most of the other ones I got recently. He had a whole run, and he said he flipped his for $250. Check this out. This was part of Image Comics' next issue project, where they took 3 Golden Age books that just stopped suddenly and made the next issue. Crack Comics number 63. It's really next issue special number 1, but it's called Crack Comics number 3. Normally when you do crack, never mind. I'm not going to make that joke. So I also got, let's be honest, the expert on crack here is that Canadian. I also got some beautiful small press black and white. Here is Greater Mercury Comics. Speaking of Tim Vigil, Tim Vigil worked for this company's predecessor, Silverwolf. Chris Silver was the publisher of both, who created all these superheroes. None of them really stand out. You won't know any of them. But here we have Dark Assassin, number 2 there, number 3, whatever it is. I don't know. These are all black and white books, uber violent. Grips was their most well-known character. That was created by Tim Vigil. Venusian Press presents number 2. Venusian Press. So every time Chris Silver went bankrupt, he would hire a bunch of kids out of high school, pay them nothing, right? And then he would bankrupt his company, and then he'd open another one, and he would license out the characters, and then he'd bankrupt that one, and then he started a third one, Venusian, and then he fucking bankrupt that one real fast. And then, oh yeah, look, these are so hard to find. FemForce number 134, still trying to finish it, getting really close. Need 40 issues, which that's over 200 issues long of a series. It's an independent comic. It's an all-female superhero team. It's a world that the superheroes are women-centric. And listen, it's very women-empowering. Now, up next, even more empowering, Bomb Queen, the Divine Comedy number 1. Yes, that is her supervillain costume. And yes, she is the villain. But she's also the protagonist. And then right here, we also have Bomb Queen number 4, Suicide Bomber. That's actually, she really got dressed up for this costume. Speaking of AC Comics, as I was with FemForce, check this out. This is a Golden Age Greats. It's a reprint, right? As Black Cat, Yankee Girl, Miss Mask, Phantom Lady, Blonde Phantom, Mr. the Moon, Lorna, Jungle Queen, and this beautiful Headlights cover. Look at that. That's what you call a Headlights cover right there. That's what you call a Headlights cover. I really like
women.
Well, yes. That is accurate. Really like Crisis on Infinite. There's 7 homages. This is a Ninja High School number 11. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Let's see. I don't know who any of those people are because I don't know anybody in Ninja High School. A hard to find adult book, Demi the Demoness number 3. Very tough to come by. And then I got this. This was a blind bag NYCC exclusive. I have a very, very close person who got the nude virgin variant of this, but Pop Kill number 1, Laura Braga cover. Look at that. Only 150 of these. He got one where there's only 25. That son of a bitch. Very happy for him. That's fantastic. I'm saying it because he's going to watch the show later. Who keeps clapping?
What the hell is going on?
This out. I got 2 hardcovers, and then we're going to get into the smut portion of the evening. First off, a Zoop. You guys remember Zoop?
Yeah.
Crowdfunding, right? When Kickstarter was like, well, we're going to let Nazis run this place. And people were like, well, we're going to go to Zoop. And then Zoop was like, pfft. Well, I finally got one of the books from Zoop. This is Stardust the Super Wizard. It took a year and a half. I moved a year ago.
Is that Alred?
That's Alred, yeah.
Huh.
It's anthology style. There is an all red story in here, but it's also a story from the guys who did News from the Fallout, right? Which is very popular right now with the youths. But beautiful. I finally got it. They actually mailed it to my old place, and because I lived here so long, I moved here so long ago, it stopped forwarding my mail, so I had to contact them to get it. Just in from Fantagraphics, The Spawn of Venus and Other Stories, Wally Wood's best sci-fis.
Whoa, that's pretty.
They make beautiful books. I wish you could feel it. It's got that beveled, not beveled.
I wish I could feel emotions.
I wish that's true. It's a beautiful book. It's all black and white, but it's gorgeous. And now on to the smut portion of the evening.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna get increasingly smutty.
Did anybody else hear that, or was that my inner voice?
That was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Before we move on to that,
Potato fries.
out this week, Dave Stevens homage issue from Comic Book Creator.
Yeah.
It's a double size, $25 for this guy if you're out there and about there. Beautiful book. I took a flip through it. There's some Brink Stevens beauties in there, boys. Who, by the way, was the model for all the sexy girl covers. Now, I have been trying to finish this off. You guys have seen me. I've done a bunch of them, and I got a whole pile. Look at this. Of Betty Page photo covers. Look at her with the little kitty.
Petty.
I had to get it for the kitty. And then
There's two kitties.
There's a couple of
Oh,
kitties.
God.
There's
You look
another
like Betty Page.
A dead one here. Not dead. Promise.
And then we got a Betty Page in her lingerie. That's some pretty mild lingerie, but that was smutty back then. Then we got my first Virgin variant cover for Betty Page. Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
That's
Yeah.
classic.
Then we got this one. Look at that. This is issue 1 of the
What's
first
wrong with
series.
it? Why is his
You're
finger?
getting close to
Oh,
getting
yeah.
There you go. There you go. Getting real close to finishing all the photo covers.
Blinded by the lights.
There's a lot of photo covers. Do you want to move on, or do you want me to show you my horrors? My horrors.
Or words.
I'm going to
Show
show
the
you.
horrors now.
I'm going to show you some of my favorite horror books.
You whore.
You already showed Faust. I already showed that. Horror. When we're talking horror, in my mind, there's a lot of companies, but one of my favorite is Archie. Afterlife with Archie,
Casper.
hands down, one of the greatest comic series I've ever read in my entire life.
That was coming out at exactly the same time as Walking Dead. And when that started coming out, that became the top of my reading pile above and beyond Walking Dead.
Wow.
Look, not only does Afterlife with Archie have a fantastic story, it also has work by Francesco Francavilla, who is, in my opinion,
most
one of the finest artists working today. Right?
Yeah.
I
worked with him a long, long time ago, way back when I was at Ape Entertainment. He did a book called, illustrated book called The Black Coat. Are you familiar with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You turn the first page and my name is in that book. There you go.
That's beautiful. So, if I have been collecting all the variant covers of Afterlife with Archie for years now. I still don't have all of them, but I'm real close because,
do it sooner than later because that thing just got optioned to be a movie.
I heard. Because, not only, look at this. This is a Francavilla of the Josie and the Pussycats, who are actually a vampire rock and roll girl club. Not only do you get gorgeous Francavilla work, a fantastic story. I believe there's some hack in there as well. You also get these fantastic Andrew Papoy covers. And look, nice, Mike. I think I have that finished too. The Papoy covers, they're horrifying, but they're also, my other favorite thing. Dead Set.
You were getting these from Mike.
Yes, many of the Afterlives. No, most of those I picked up actually direct. But yes, the other ones, a bunch of the other ones I did get from my comic. But yeah, I actually got 2 of these because how do you not love a Veronica? Check this out. That's a sexy cover right there. Look at that.
I'm more a midge man.
And okay, and there's another Papoy, right? There's another Papoy, and this last sexy cover. No, it is not
They never finished it.
This is a Jim Ballant, final issue Jim Ballant variant cover. But no discussion of horror will ever be complete when it comes to Archie, unless you speak about the other best horror story I've ever read, ever, and that would be Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Now look, some
Has
people
some of the
say
best Robert Hack covers.
Hack is amazing. Look at that, the Midtown Comics exclusive. Hack is amazing. I mean, just incredible, right? But the story, again, phenomenal. The covers all great. The interiors all great. There are two people whose names you could put on a horror comic that will guarantee I will pick it up. Robert Hack and Francesco Francavilla. Okay. I love their work. I love their design. This is what turned me on to them, were these horror books. I'd read some of their stuff before, but none of it ever stood out. This stood out to me in ways that no other horror story had ever touched me. And I read Crossed, and I've read all the Verotic books, and there's great horror out there, don't get me wrong, but these ones really, like I said, they really stood out to me. And not only did I get every single regular variant, but if I can find a store exclusive variant, that's coming home with me too. And then, speaking of store exclusives, the rest of their horror line, they've been making a lot of horror books. There's the pop art for Betty, the Final Girl. Here is, I think here's a Dan Parent, Dave Stevens homage. Here's another pop art for Pop's Chocolate Shop. How gorgeous that is. Look at this one. Here's a Dan Parent Archie homage. That's pretty cool for Chilling Adventures Mysteries. Yes, thank you, Scooby-Doo homage. So, all of their horror stuff is great. Check this out. Madam Satan book, Chilling Adventures in Sorcery. Look at that. Look at that. There's that Venom cover. Another Dan Parent. I love Archie horror books. If they get out of the creator
book up.
Oh yeah. If they get out of the creator's way and just let them do their story, man, they're the best. And there's the homage. There's the original cover. This is homage.
This isn't the real thing. I'll be showing this later.
Super cool.
Sorry, it took me a while to dig this up, but I wanted to show Miracle. I do have a Francesco Francavilla.
Wow.
Whoa.
I hate you very much.
It's from 2007, so that gives you an idea how long ago I worked with him.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, come on now. It ain't that great, but it's...
Yeah, it is.
Is he nice in real life?
Oh, yeah. He and his wife are terrific.
I've heard they are lovely people.
He's very anti-47, which I can appreciate too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Does he have a mustache? I've always imagined him with a mustache.
I haven't seen him in person in quite a while, but he did have a mustache and kind of a Van Dyke.
That makes sense. He seems like a Van Dyke type of guy. Yeah. Well, fantastic. All right, let's see somebody else's comments. I've been yapping for like 20 minutes. I know the Canadians tired of listening to me.
No, I love listening to you, Mr. Miracle.
You pick Rob. Who's next?
You're on the screen.
Me? Okay. I got to warn you. I got a Miracleman / lady style stack this week because I wasn't on last week, so I saved it.
A chunk.
This aggression shall not stand, man.
Well, I like it.
Lady would appreciate these. I did get some issues of Comic Reader.
Ooh,
I do. Yes.
This is number 1. I don't even know. 106. This is before they even went to color. Pretty happy with that.
Excellent.
Yeah. Here's another one.
What issue number is that?
That's number 135. 135.
Did you have these, or were these from your collection, or did you recently?
No, I got them about 10 days ago or so. I would have shown them last week.
Can I ask where did you find them and for how much?
Whatnot.
Okay.
Got them on Whatnot. About $5 each is what I paid for these.
Love it.
Here's a John Byrne homage to Don Martin with the Fireman and Iron Fist. Yeah, this is number 1. Can't remember these numbers. That's so bad. 143. There we go. I like the smaller sized ones. They're kind of cool before they went bigger. Here's number 146, Superman cover.
That's cool.
Yeah. Plastic Man on the back.
Yeah.
It's always nice to get them without the mailing labels. There's a Black Panther versus White Tiger cover. This is number 156.
That's sick.
Yeah, good stuff.
Love it. Love it.
Love it. And one full size is a Sergio Aragonis Gru the Wanderer. Very early Gru. Yeah.
What
So
number
one
is
full
that?
size. I forget the first issue that it started to go kind of full comic book size, but this is issue number 210. It's got Green Lantern on the back.
Nice.
Badass.
Very nice.
Yay.
Very good.
I'm not going to show all these individually, and I have had this series probably 3 times before, but I did get a new full set of Ronin.
Very cool.
Regular Ronin.
I only just
Right.
got the entire series. I read that first as a child, and it was only last year that I got the whole series.
Reading it as a child is a bad idea because it's so out there.
I think I was
It's just-
8 or 9 when that was coming out. My dad just went, "Yeah, that guy that did that Daredevil you like, here you go." And
It
was
came
a-
out, what,
classic
82, 83, right around there?
yeah, could even be 84. I don't know.
Something like that. I got a couple of issues of Marvel Tales.
Oh, I love
Superman.
those.
This is number
Copy.
23. Pretty nice there. And then I got one more. I should write this shit down. Number 113. Sergio he's a god. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been a fan of his work since Gru pretty much started. Here's a copy of Silver Surfer number 5. It's really, really nice, except that you can see on the bottom, it's pretty badly miscut.
Okay.
And as a result, I got it cheap. I mean, I'm kind of a condition snob, but this didn't bother me too much. It's really just the cover. The inside is pretty nice, so I got it for significantly less than what the grade would dictate on this. It's like a 9.0, very fine near mint. Got it for a lot less.
Mine's like a 3.
Yeah, I don't know what it would come out at. Y'all know me. I did get a couple of Atlas Westerns this week. This is
Hell yeah.
number 12. It's a pretty early one. Really happy to have that. It's very good. It's not the greatest condition, but if you collect any of this stuff, you know that very good is actually pretty good for this. And most of these are birdcage liner condition stuff. And then I got a much nicer copy of number 20. Also a nice yellow cover. A lot of good Joe Maneely covers on these. Mid-grade on this one. Mid-grade is like near mint for this stuff from the 1950s. A couple of JLAs. I told you I got a lot in the last 2 weeks. This is JLA number 15. I've been actively working on Justice League, so slowly but surely trying to get these. And I got one more too. This is 27.
Okay.
This is another book that I've had like 4 times, but I saw another one cheap. I don't know where it went. Probably got rid of it. But I did get a copy of Electra Lives Again. This is pretty good if you haven't read it before. It's kind of Frank Miller in his experimental phase in the late 1980s. This came out in what, like 88, something like that. And I'm sort of a sucker for these graffiti designs, hardcovers that they did a lot of during that period.
A lady has the first issue cover remarked by.
Wilson Kevich.
I got a couple of slabs, so if you're not a slab fan, hide your eyes.
Oh, I'm out.
But I did get the first Silver Age appearance of Phantom Stranger. So this fits nicely
nice.
into
Showcase.
the first
What is that?
today. This is showcase number 80, in case you are curious. I got a real nice grade on that. I got this one on Heritage. I do buy stuff on Heritage on occasion, but I'm constantly looking for bargains. I only buy stuff on Heritage if I get it like below fair market.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I am a showcase collector. This one I don't have yet. So
Have you ever gotten things off Mercari or Etsy?
I haven't used either one of those. No.
Mercari works. I
I've used-
literally just did a short of Phantom Stranger back on Tuesday.
Did you? Oh, you did. I did. I saw that. I got one more. This is X-Men number 8 in an 8.0
Oh, you
and working on X-Men.
anus.
I've only
You
got
know?
I got like 6, 8, 9, and 10 of the first 10, so I'm missing a lot of the big ones. But everybody makes fun of Eunice. They call him Anus, as you all well know. And when I showed this on BlueSky, I got a lot of Anus jokes on it, of course.
People making fun of other people's names.
I know.
Gee, I know nothing about that.
The only
This
way
is
they
new
defeated
because
him.
Miracle showed a new book. I thought I'd show a new book as well. I finally got the artist edition from Fantagraphics of Al Williamson. This is one I've been trying to get for a while. It's like $125 retail, and I wasn't willing to pay that much for it, but Amazon had it for like $71, and I figured it was time to grab it. So it has a lot of his Western, which of course you know I like, and his science fiction stuff in here. And if you don't know much about Al Williamson, he was fantastic. He's a genius, an artistic genius from the 60s and the 70s. So there's another big thick boy here. I haven't even cracked it yet. I'm so behind right now, but a lot of his very nice 1950s work in color. He is one of the captains, if you will, of the 1950s and 60s and 70s as far as I'm concerned. That's all I got today. Move on to Lady or Mike or whoever's next.
Yeah, just
Well,
a second. I just dropped.
Lady's still getting prepared, so
All right.
we're going to go to the Northern Man.
Show me some mystery in space and some Richie Rich. Come on, Michael.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently in America, we're the only people speaking with Michael in Canada.
Bless his heart.
I know. So
We
great.
accept you.
Bless your heart. Yeah.
Ooh.
Magazine. That's cool.
Yeah. It's got like Neil Adams on the back too. That's
Really?
what?
See a Charlton
Charlton
magazine.
did a magazine similar to Foom and
That's wild.
yeah.
I have not seen that.
I didn't know that until I was today years old.
I got
Yeah.
I got some old graphic novels, and I think these are actually
That's a
graphic
good
novels.
one. That's a
That's a
good
good
one.
one, man. Mike
Yeah.
Mignola, really Mignola.
It's a good one, dude.
Beauty, the triumph of torment. Did I get?
They
a
still reference that story in modern comics, like regularly.
Do they?
Yeah.
for my horror, Mr. Punch.
Fuck Neil
Yeah,
Gaiman
look-
for that story.
Look at that great Dave McKeon art.
yeah,
That's all I'll say about that.
Dave McKeon did a fantastic job on that book. I agree.
And I don't know if you guys remember this. You won't be able to appreciate it, but this is like an old Batman 3D by John Byrne. I'll just show you. You can't appreciate it because
I
obviously
remember that. Yeah.
3D. But I got it with the bat goggles, so I will be able to see it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Are those the original goggles that came with the book? I assume they're not.
Yeah, no, they are. Yeah.
Are they? Okay, right on.
They're Batman goggles. What, did you think I made them myself?
I
Yes.
don't know. It might be a marriage or something. I have no idea.
He killed Corgi.
I got a couple of Mystery in Space.
Of course you did.
I should see the number. Wait. Whoa, what is it? It's number
I got a
50
burn on
something.
Batman.
Can somebody see that? Who has better eyes than me?
Curse DC for being such terrible with putting their
58.
58.
58.
58.
Curse DC for putting their number so poorly on their covers.
And I love this cover. It's not great condition, but I love this cover.
Is that right? Oh yeah, it's good.
Mhm.
Classic space. You gotta get the tentacles in there. And for my horror content, I don't have a lot of horror books like you guys. I was even looking for Casper the Friendly Ghost, but I don't even have him. So I just got the scariest things I could find was Daredevil. Speaking of, I think Al Williams, is this the same guy who inked
He
this?
probably did the inks on that, would be my guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so
He was still working.
He was inking JR for a little while there.
Yeah.
So this is Daredevil in Hell. This is the scariest thing I could find for you guys.
I'm so scared.
I know it's not that scary. I understand, but I don't have scary books. I don't watch scary movies. I don't have scary books.
I'm pretty much with you there.
Yeah, and I guess my reasoning is I don't get scared by those things.
Look,
I get
I'm not
scared
gonna
by
lie.
real life stuff.
I'm pretty scared of Canadians,
Mhm.
beavers, maple
Uh-huh.
leafs,
Right.
maple syrup,
Hockey.
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 Big time afraid of hockey.
Well, this week baseball's our national sport, so don't even
Well,
worry about it.
let's be honest, it isn't. And
I assume they're
We
winning
are
10-0
losing.
right now.
I assume curling is actually your national sport because you can do it everywhere in your country 9 months out of the year.
I wish I was good enough to do curling. That is
2-2. You're back in the game.
That's what you call. Look at that. Look at that.
What?
Take
Wait.
that,
You
Canadian.
do?
It's 2-2. You can't see it, but you're back in the game.
A tie is like a win for a Canadian.
That's true. Actually, I can't even argue that.
All right, I got a like 3-part stack. So first, also show some horror or like scary, witchcrafty, seasonal. So I just like this one because I like the original McFarlane. I think it's 314 with the lizard on it, and this is an homage to that, which
It's
is
a great one.
yeah. So I enjoy that. This is one Santos Sisters Halloween special starring Gut Ghost, guest starring Gut Ghost, and that was actually signed it on the graveyard. I met them, and yeah, he signed it for me. For
I
free.
honestly would have thought that would have been part of the cover.
That's pretty
No,
That's a
he
great signature.
such good placement. Such
Yeah.
great placement. So, anyways, yeah, I treasure it. I treasure it very much. It's great. It's
Treasure.
hilarious.
Your
Um,
treasures.
Follow the House of Usher, Corbin.
See now, my kids told me it was pronounced Ursher.
Ursher. All right, that was
Further, it's pronounced Usher.
Yeah, see?
Ursher.
They all called me old and were like,
Ursher.
his name's Ursher.
Dirty,
Anyways.
you're mispronouncing it.
Now we got a
Oh,
Golden
you said that very Canadian.
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Ooh,
That's cool.
the girl
Yeah.
from Aliens, Ripley.
Yeah, definitely. The same.
That was my first crush as a child.
And then Dr. Spectre.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Frankenstein, Monster, Mr. Hyde, the Vampire, the Mummy, all return from the. I
Dead.
cannot read this
From the
backwards.
dead.
From the dead to destroy Dr. Spectre. Reading it backwards
story.
is different.
True story. The writer of Dr. Spector also wrote Dr. Solar
oh,
and had him cross over.
oh.
And then we got some ghost stories, Dale. Some good shit.
Lovely. Lovely.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's a beaut. I was going to pull
Like
those
that.
too, but I didn't have time.
Jill and Sorcery. This is what number 5, I think. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm right. All right. And then this is number 6.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, another beautiful one. Whoa! And then this one's number 9. These are all Gray Morrow covers.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really love his stuff. Gray Morrow.
Great artist.
Check it out. Check
The
it out.
stories leave a little to be desired, but you know they're
His art is the inking
Art's
is
great,
kind of bed knobs and broomsticks. It's kind of witchy.
It's very witchy.
Angela Lansbury plays a witch, and she enchants a bunch of armor to help fight in the Battle of Britain, which I think that's witchy, right?
I thought that's what Murder, She Wrote was about.
It is actually.
Yeah.
You hit it.
Yeah. It's everything she is actually. It's just about this. Yeah, so I had to get this. Okay. Boom. There's my indie chunk. And now I'll do my Marvel chunk.
Marvel chunk it. Marvel chunk it.
Marvel
Boy,
chunk.
boy.
Yeah, all right, here we go. I'm trying to go by like age, oldest, like so we've got some 20 Cent, Jekyll and Hyde stuff. Yeah, beautiful. Got some.
It's supernatural and it's a thriller.
I love the phase changes. So you see phase change. He's doing, and then here's another phase change. I'm into the phase changes. I like the metamorphoses, the covers where they metamorphose.
Kind of like Marvel Spotlight 2 with the Werewolf by Night.
Yeah. And Uncanny, Uncanny Tales from the Grave. Number 5. I think these are reprints.
Yeah, all those 70 horror books from Marvel were reprints of their 50 stories, but that doesn't matter.
They're still fun.
Yeah, they're still great.
Crypt of Shadows. Blah. And
And they're a hell of a lot easier to get than the 50s ones, that's for sure.
War as hell. That
That's
one.
fantastic. Skull, bondage, death. That's a hell of a cover.
Yeah.
Now, they did color the Asian individuals real human colors, so you know this is not from the 40s.
Yeah.
Very easy way. They weren't colored with a yellow pencil.
I don't know, man. Some of those early issues of Master of Kung Fu are pretty bad.
They're pretty bad. Yeah, that's fair.
And we got Tomb of Dracula 51. It's just a really cool blade fighting.
Dracula.
And so there's that. All right, now I'm going to my DC chunk.
I just saw the first 5 issues of Tomb of Dracula at my shop.
And what did you do?
I did not buy them as I have a child in college. And I did not want to pour that much money into the first 5 issues of the Tomb of Dracula. Now, let's be honest. Everybody's seen the first issue of Tomb of Dracula. Like, even if you haven't bought it, if you've gone to a con, you've seen it, right? There was a lot of them, right? It's popular. People always want to sell it, right? You don't ever see issue 2. You know,
House of Mystery.
very cool. Oh, yeah, that's great. Who's the artist on those, lady?
Bernie Wrightson.
Yeah.
House of Mystery 94. Bernie Wrightson.
You can tell by that shading. That's so Bernie.
You could Bernie my
Bernie. Phantom Stranger. I think this is number 5 or 8. Number 8.
Bronze Age Phantom Stranger is a title that's just so weird.
Oh, but it's such cool covers. Neil
It
Adams does
It
some of
is.
these. This is a Neil Adams cover.
That's great. You can
Um,
tell.
You know,
What were his powers? What did
Ooh,
Phantom
first
Stranger do?
Panorak.
He doesn't. He's
He's
terribly
ancient and
mysterious.
supernatural, and he's only 45 years old. He's younger than I am.
He's terribly mysterious.
Ooh.
Incredibly mysterious.
That one's my copy.
You know, earlier this week when I did that Phantom Stranger video, I discovered for the first time that the first 4 issues of Phantom Stranger from the Silver Age are all reprints.
Yeah.
Oh.
This
Whoa.
is Neil Adams too. This cover,
It's great.
issue 18.
What are they reprinted from?
From the original 5-issue series from the Golden Age.
Okay. Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that ran in that was a backup in the Golden Age, wasn't it?
Yep.
Witching Hour 13. Bernie Wrightson.
Very
And
nice.
then this is like a Witching Hour 51.
Weren't you at that trial? Weren't you at that trial, Rob?
Yep.
Nick Cardy, that cover. And then this is another Neil Adams. Is
The Adams of Neil.
the Monsters special. DC special number 11. So
I love
DC,
those DC specials.
there's some really good ones.
The covers are all phenomenal on them. Oh, look at that little Neil Jack Kirby.
Jack Kirby draws Dracula.
Jack G.D. Kirby.
So natural.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to be the first guy that says if you've seen one Jack Kirby, you've probably seen every Jack Kirby, but I do not give a fuck. I love Jack Kirby.
And this was a
What?
You fucking tracer! Your mother's a tracer!
lovely gift from Mr. Worst. Again.
Nice.
So pretty.
Yeah.
She's such pretty.
He gave you the curse of McIntyre's.
And then this is also another.
Bernie.
You can tell by the shading. It's
You can totally tell, guys.
I could tell by
see
some
it?
of the pixels right here
Yeah,
that this
I
is a
see
Photoshop.
it. I see
Do
it.
you see it now? Do you see it?
Do you
Weird
see?
Mystery Tales number something 14.
Yep.
Yeah, they should come out with weirder mystery tales where that girl
Cool.
turns around and punches that.
This
bat.
was a gift from JSS Brooklyn. Very
Nice.
cool gift. Yeah. And then this is a House of Mystery that was from Cali Comics, issue 208. Yeah. That one's sick, dude. Come on.
Good. No one dies today. Good. Good.
That's what Spider-Man always says, and he always
I know.
lies.
Reassuring.
He's a menace.
And
He's a menace!
I'm gonna show you 2 more. I'll show you this Ghost Castles.
Ooh.
Number
Maybe
one.
Steals.
Ghost Castle.
That is the first appearance of Lucien from Sandman. You know, that TV
Really?
series that's written by, well, we forget his name.
Lucian
So the fun of
Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
So there's
Lucian the
this,
librarian.
and then this was, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I think this was a gift from Izzyverse. He sent this to me. House of Secrets #1, Vertigo. So I thought that was really
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and then I have one last book to show.
You know, Vertigo of that era all got so esoteric. You know,
I was
it
thinking
was,
of that word. Yes.
it was just so weird. It was like you'd pick up a Vertigo book and you'd be like, "Oh, I
We
remember
were
this."
trying to be cool, but it was like,
They were trying to be Grant Morrison, and not everyone can be Grant Morrison.
It just didn't make sense. Sometimes
Um,
you pick up a book from them and you'd be like, "I just read 32 pages. I don't know what the fuck happened.
now this
Not on a single
House.
page."
I showed some friends of mine
Your
clitoris. No, no.
Nope, stop talking, go to jail.
Fucking hope they were friends.
I came
They were after
across
they
the
saw it.
book on eBay, and I had never seen this cover before in my life,
Uh-oh.
and it sang to me like nothing else, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
That'll happen.
And I like sent it to my friends, and I was like, "Dudes, check this out." And one of those friends got me that book, and it came in,
That's a good
and
friend.
it's a really good friend. That friend is Rob Worst, Mr. Rob Worst.
Oh,
Ooh.
kitty.
She is pretty.
Yeah, I think it calls for one of these.
Warning, 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 warning. Banger alert, banger alert.
Yeah, this is the SDCC variant by Alex Ross of Batman #50, Volume 3, where Catwoman and Batman get married.
A beautiful, gorgeous, fantastic cover.
Oh my god. The best.
Yeah.
See it? She's holding on. They're on scratching post.
He clearly likes her in that split skirt outfit.
Yeah,
Loves her in
he's
that
got a
all
thing
the
for
time.
it. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm fine
It's
with
gorgeous.
it.
It's fantastic. I love
It
how the
reminds me.
back.
Yeah, it harkens back to like Norman Rockwell.
Oh yeah, I love how the back always cups her buttocks in just the right way, so you don't actually see them.
Perfect.
But she's got a caboose. You can see that.
Got a caboose.
Some junk in the
Wow.
trunk.
And look at those thighs. Look at those thighs on her.
All that's missing are fishnets.
Walnut.
And look the cat. It's so cute.
That's a great cat. That
No,
cat's
but I
face
wonder-
is a little too human, but I love the rest of it.
I wonder if he likes that costume because he would have grown up when he was like 7, 8, formative
Yep.
years. That would have been the costume for he would have.
Look at
Yeah.
you.
I'm
Look
pretty
at you.
certain that's why he's really into that era. You always see him draw the Justice League of that
Yeah.
era. And,
Yeah,
you know,
you do. That's true.
and the
So-
JSA was
Old Iron
old.
Man, yeah.
They all looked very old at that time. And when you see his JSA, it's always they're very old.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, I guess I should show a couple of things that I picked up, and then I'll show you the horror books that took a year to get here. We even had them on the show talking about it last year, but you're going to see in just a moment. But first,
That was a year ago.
that was a year ago. And hey, Monty, look at this. White gloves, just like you. I had to learn it from you.
Oh,
Everybody watching you. Now, I think that Miracleman knows what this is.
That's an Adam Hughes
Comic book.
cover.
It is.
Ah.
AH.
show it again.
Oh.
Oh, would have never guessed.
It's
Only
not a
by the
comic-
corner of the book.
yeah, it's not a normal Hughes cover, that's for sure. Wonder who his inker was.
Well, with the shading, do you see the shading?
Yeah, it's the cross hatching. I think I can. Yeah, I don't like that inker. I'll say that, or the colors, frankly.
For $7, I went, yeah. This is 1993. This is old. This is Adam Hughes. I will definitely get it. And even if I didn't, if If Miracleman doesn't have it, it's yours. Do you have this?
I do not. I do not have that.
I will set this aside for you.
Oh, you don't have to. Thank you. That's very. I mean, I'll take it.
Oh, sure. This is just one that I didn't have, and since he had it up for like $8, I went, yes, please, because Neil Adams cover.
That's not a good Neil Adams, though. Yikes.
Not his
Yeah.
best work.
I blame the anchor.
Okay.
We got an issue 2 of Batman and Aliens.
You know who I blame?
Who?
Obama.
Batman Aliens, a personal opinion, better story than Batman Predator. Both good. Batman Aliens better.
Well, good, because that was the next one.
There you go.
That was a joke.
Now,
Here's the C cover.
there's a square bound and a standard comic version of these books. I believe the standard comic version is actually harder to come by.
Huh.
I believe.
I'll be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Well, this was $3, and since he features pretty fully on the cover, and this thing was hitting some top 10 list a few weeks ago for $3, yeah, I'll get that.
That's
Okay.
quite the helmet.
All the top 10 lists that had that book on there, if you're
They're
watching the
stupid.
show, ignore those top 10 lists.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That is not a good look. I love Peacemaker. I love Checkmate. I love DC of that era. That is not a great book. Is it okay? Yeah, it's an okay book. It's an okay
It's
book.
a dollar bin book.
It's a dollar
It is.
bin book. Okay, all day long. It's a good book for
And you'll
reading.
find it in a dollar bin somewhere.
Don't spend.
Just give it another couple weeks, it will be in a dollar bin again. Just like another one I'll show you in a minute.
Do not spend more than a $5 bill for that Peacemaker book.
Look at you collecting the end run at Deathstroke. You son of
I
a.
got this for $11.
What when
Nice.
that was before New 52?
Yeah.
Oh, long before. This was 90s.
This was his 90s run when he was the
Yes.
anti-hero.
I'm not even sure if I can recall.
1996.
Who
The
wrote
main-
that? Who wrote it?
Marv Wolfman.
Yeah, the main run of Deathstroke, he was very much an anti-hero, very easy to come by. The market was flooded with
How many issues in that run?
like
60.
80, 60. That's the final one right there.
So are they all written by Marv Wolfman?
Yeah,
My
the
God.
whole
last-
run.
Last 10, crazy hard to come by.
Oh,
Impossible.
my
Super
God.
low print runs.
Like when you
Well,
say
I got this from the guy, and he has the rest of them up there.
10,000, 7,000.
I mean, for a DC book of the 90s, probably 50.
Late 90s.
That's really low.
Yeah, but it was not Deathstroke is not a main.
No, that's true.
But
Probably could be.
Deathstroke issue 60.
I doubt they might have it. They might have the date on. So look, Rob's show right now, Eclipso number 11. This is the Suicide Squad when we didn't have a Suicide Squad. If you do not have these issues of Eclipso, 10, 11, 12, and 13, you are missing out on one of the absolute hands down best bloodbath stories and destruction of C-class characters you've ever seen in your entire life. Period. It is phenomenal.
And apparently Mike Myers, who is hand in hand with you, agrees Eclipso was cool.
The
Except for
whole
that
run-
first issue with the diamond on the cover that was imprinting on every book that was in front of it.
That was an annual, but yes. The
That was an
main
annual?
That was annual, yeah. It was an annual.
Huh.
Yeah, main series of Eclipso is one of the, I mean, it was a great story. People died left and right. On that cover, I think one character survived.
What, did Creeper die?
Creeper
Every
lid?
single character on there died.
Whoa.
Every single character died.
Poor
And some of
Creeper.
them stayed dead like forever. Some of them have come back, but most of them have come back. But some of them stayed. A couple of, like Commander Steel, I think is still dead. Major Victory still dead. That's Sergeant Steel. In the
How about
back.
this guy over here?
That's Chunk from Flash, Volume 2.
Oh,
Yeah, that's Chunk. It's all these characters that they didn't have any books for. Amanda Waller gathers them all up to attack an island, Santa Prisca, that's been taken over by Eclipso, right? Eclipso, he clips everybody on the island. She gathers all these heroes together. That's Bruce Gordon, I think it was. And they all attack Santa Prisca, and they get fucking devastated. I mean, wiped.
So this is pretty much like the gun Suicide Squad.
Yes, it's 100% where he got a large portion of the ideas. I love Gun, but he read this book and he got some ideas from it for Suicide Squad. I'm telling you right now.
I'm just learning this now.
Yeah.
Well, now I need to get those other issues.
Get them. The next issue is like all of them, all of their bodies is the cover.
So Dex says the Eclipso issues were specials before the series, but the theme that year was Eclipso and the annuals. Even Robin got one before his own series started. Yikes.
Yeah, the summer event ran through the annuals back then, right? So it ran through every annual of DC, and it was eclipsed. And each annual, different heroes got taken over by Eclipso, and it culminates in the heroes attacking the dark side of the moon to take Eclipso out, right? And the Starman of the 90s, this is where he dies, is attacking the Eclipso moon, the eclipse on the far side of the moon, and his character ends up showing up later in James Robinson's Starman run after his death in Eclipso.
Go up.
Anyway, sorry, I don't
there
want
it
to
is.
much, but these are 30-year-old comics, so you know.
No, that's cool.
Wow,
I wasn't alive back then.
release.
It's cool to hear from you, somebody who's there.
Wow.
So less than around 20,000 or under.
I see. I believe that for a DC title, that's low.
And usually that book used to go for about $50, but seeing it for $11.99, I will definitely take that.
Yoink.
Got so many comics in the mail this week, 2 boxes of back issues, 4 Kickstarters, including the one Rob got, and tomorrow from my DCBS order.
Sweet.
And sometimes people get all the good stuff. I just got a few good things.
Oh, I love Dial H.
Oh, dude.
This was $11.99.
That's great.
I love
So
it.
yes, I had to get this. And this was from the same guy I got the Deathstroke from.
Jim
And I still put this at like about a 4. And this one's cool. But wait till you see what I got at my comic book shop. On the Saturday that I went to go in to pick up the Silver Surfer, this book was just lying in a stack in no bag, no board. It was just there. And it's the book that blew up the most this year because of Halloween.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Secrets of Haunted House, number 5.
Can't beat that, bro. I have the I think it's Secrets of Haunted House issue. It's like 139 or something. 138, 139.
That went up.
Wrightson. Huh?
This thing here I got for about $30, but I saw it in around the same condition, and I put this like at a 5.55. It's faded, but the last sale was like about almost $80. What is going on, guys? This is a 1975 book.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful cover, though.
It's a cool cover.
It's a very cool cover. I used the bottom half for the graphic tonight.
There you go.
And if you're looking for Halloween covers, apparently this is the winner this year.
That's Bernie Wrightson. That's mine is the House of Secrets 139, and it's a Pumpkins one, and it's Bernie Wrightson.
Pumpkins.
Yeah, I should just start getting everything Wrightson now. But
Dude.
not now because it's Halloween, but after.
You know what? You're right, son. See what I did there?
Oh.
Yeah, you got it there.
Okay.
All right, last few, and then I will show you the horror books that just came in this week. This is the final issue of Sergeant Rock, issue 422. This thing, there are idiots on eBay trying to get $300 for this. Somebody put this up. No, it wasn't you, Michael. Because I wouldn't be buying books from Canada right now. Reasons, I'll never get it. They'll just throw it away and say, sorry, you lost your money, idiot. Thanks, America.
At least they'll apologize.
Well, this thing here I got for $59. I was the highest bidder. I was willing to go to $100 for this because I just cannot find it, period. And it's low print, sure, but it was the final issue and it was just petering out. But it did eventually come back with specials. They were mostly reprints. But if you're a Sergeant Rock fan, and I am, because I just got his first appearance, because I have all his others with the exception of one book in between 81 and 83, but eventually. So here it is, final issue. And here's the first issue of the second volume of The Incredible Hulk, where I started reading it with issue 30 with Bruce Jones. That's when I first started reading it, because prior to that, I didn't really read the Peter David run when I was, late teens, early 20s. So I started with issue 30 on this run. Ooh, met Wrightson in Denver. Him and his wife are awesome. She was selling cloth bags with his art on it. That's a good wife.
That's pretty cool.
Merchandising. Right, Miss Kitty? Meow.
Scary.
Why is she scary?
This was also $11.99.
Oh, why? What's happening?
So this, I'd put this at a 5.0. It's detached at the bottom staple, but it's the first appearance of, you'd never know it to look at him. He looks like a rat. It's Boomerang.
Look at that.
And Tales to Astonish.
That was a horrible costume, just horrible.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
bad.
It kind of reminds me of the Polka Dot Man a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, Kevin.
Without the panache.
Yeah. All right, next one after that is the second print, because they just brought back the Superior Spider-Man in Ultimate Spider-Man, but I didn't know anything about that. I just went, $6? Yeah, I'll get that. Second print. And there's also a third and a fourth, so I guess I'll eventually get those. But those were the back issues I picked up this week, and now for the most important ones that I want to show. Let's grab them all. It took 1 year after ordering these. Now, do you know how I know they got the paper quality right? Because living in Florida, anything that has newsprint will wind up getting the bags really, really wrinkly. When I received these things, and each one, they had printed with these on the back of it, so you know what you're getting. But all the bags were really, really wrinkly. So I knew right away that they were able to get the page quality really well. Every single bag was completely shriveled. They were making a big deal out of making sure that the page quality would be accurate to the times, because this was like 1942 through about 54 or so. And we're going to start off with, and again, these are not the real things. The real deals cost tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands.
Will you show them the box that it came in, the big box, and it kind of explained to them like, hey, this is a collection of, you ordered this, and it was like a collection of some of the biggest books.
Of course, one moment, I need to run to the other room to grab that.
While he's doing that, I'm just going to cover the fact of something that I said at the last, when we actually interviewed these folks. And it's that the fact that the paper is as close to the original as humanly possible is actually a fairly big deal. They stopped making this paper. This paper isn't produced anymore. They had to go to a paper supplier and work with them to come up with a sample that they felt was close enough to the original books. Now, you're going to ask yourself, is that Canadian really rolling the dice with his life right now? And you would say yes, because in Canada, that's considered funny. So, but then again, they have ducks in their fucking money. So they big stuff. You'll find reproductions of these fairly commonly. The reality is the reproductions that we're getting are not actually accurate. He actually showed us at the time the example of the back cover, an ad on the back cover of reproduction, and then he showed us the book.
You're breaking up like hell. I can't hear a damn word you're saying.
Get closer to the mic.
I'm literally got the mic in my mouth.
Oh,
it's literally in my mouth.
I hear you better now.
Eat it.
How's my far? How's your wife round, guys?
Yeah, deep throating it.
Now, that's a beautiful box right there. That's something Michael hears once a week.
Are you talking, Rob?
You can talk now, Rob.
Yeah, he was talking for a second.
I'll shut the up. Like I've
Please.
I've always said, just tell me to shut up, and I'll shut up.
That's
But
the
yeah,
front,
even
the
that
back.
bottom.
How does it open? From the
Nobody
bottom.
knows. Oh,
So they all came and they had little wedges in to make sure that it wouldn't rattle around in the box. And it was pretty good packaging just for the frightful 15. Now, I don't know what the full set's going to look like. Those people that got the luminescent covers, because I just wanted to get the books as they were originally presented. And I thought that I'd have to be putting these all in Golden Age Mylar. And now that I put them all inside of the Silver Age Mylar, and they fit perfectly. Now they will not fit in the box if I went to go put them back in. But here we go. This was homaged by the Misfits later on. They even used this as a separate cover for other things. You've seen this cover over and over and over and over again, but if you wanted to get a low-grade, shit-grade copy, it will still cost more than all of our cars put together, probably.
what?
Yeah.
How much?
That's a pricey one.
Could be about 40, could be about $80,000.
Oh,
Like if you want the cover still attached, it's going to be over $1,000 or $100,000.
Yeah.
If you want it with the cover completely split, maybe not a back cover, chunks missing, still about 40 to 50,000.
That's a big boy book.
It's a very big boy book, something that none of us have. And if we did have it, it's
This
because we knew someone that died.
There is Golden Age Mylar.
Yeah, I have Golden Age Mylar, but there would be like a lot of room left over on the sides.
Yeah.
When they ship these,
size.
yeah, these are more Silver Age size. Plus, not all the books are the same size. Some of them you'll see that there's a little bit of room left over. And as we go through this, you'll see that some of them just go all the way to both edges. Chamber of Chills.
That's great.
Give me some tongue, baby.
yeah. Gee, she's desperate.
Or maybe he's desperate.
For it. She shouldn't have dressed that way.
Now, why was this wrong with the government? Why did the government look at this and say, this seems bad? You shouldn't sell this to children.
Because of the children. Please think of the children. There's murder. There's a woman using a gun and he's
I
hanging.
think he was being facetious.
I think that's great. I think we should issue those to all.
Every third grader in America.
Speaking of tens of thousands of dollars.
Big bucks.
Is that a big one?
The big
Is that a
bucks.
big one too?
That's one of the top three, actually, out of this whole
Look
thing.
at her hand. I think he broke her hand.
Who's the artist?
Oh,
I think it's Lee Elias.
Okay.
That's a big famous skull cover that everybody wants. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And these, if you wanted to, they're still available currently.
That's another
on the
one. That's a
Macroverse
big
site.
boy right there.
That's Schomburg, isn't it?
Yes, this is considered the most expensive rare comic book of the Golden Age. This is even lower print that's still available than Action Comics 1. There is less than 100 of these known to be existing still in the world, and most of the ones that are still beat all to hell is going to be over $100,000.
Did they reprint those truly? I mean, their advertisements and everything all original.
Yeah.
Too?
Through and through. It's not like Marvel where on the back they put like a little barcode. None of that. It's not like they changed the price tag or moved things around. It's printed exactly as it once was.
That's awesome.
Because if you see other copies that are floating around online, the reds are highly faded. This is a 1940s cover. And boy, does it show. Because, hey, imagine if little Johnny brings home this and you see this in his back pocket. You're going to want to call up your local congressman to say, let's bring this to the local church to set it on fire.
or we could just take it away from Johnny. That would be okay too.
Settle down over there.
Yeah,
You have to take it away from everybody.
If I don't like it, no one else can have it. That sounds almost villainous. If I can't have you, no one can.
All right.
I have that one and that Schomburg one reprint.
America.
Yeah, PS Art Books they do high quality reprints. So it's
Now
like
that one's LB Cole. I know.
Yeah. It's like a real high quality
Right there.
paper, and it's not, but they're not 100% facsimiles.
But these are.
Yeah.
And this one here is
He said.
the devil and greed, and children shouldn't associate greed with being evil, because it's not greed that's evil, it's the greed of money that's evil. I think Ivan Boesky said that.
No, greed's evil.
Yeah. But I'm greedy for comics. I hate money. I got weird chills.
Nice one.
We're coming up to one that I know that lady has because I think I sent it to her.
Yeah, not that one.
Not this one, but we're coming up to it.
Wild.
There's two of
Right
them.
in his eye.
That looks like
two.
Joe Simon. Would that be Joe Simon or no? Am I crazy?
Yes.
I honestly don't know.
It's a one.
I am
There's
crazy.
no signature on the cover.
Yeah, creators really didn't get credit back then.
It was rare when they put their name on the book because they'd almost feel like they did something wrong.
Now, would this be a bondage cover, or was that what
Yes.
passes the seatbelts back then?
Well,
yeah.
no.
Again, yes.
That's a
I mean,
bondage
she's tied up.
cover. Yeah.
I mean, similar to the book that Lady showed just a little while ago, you have something like this that has bondage, Nazis, fire, Klan. I mean, it has it all.
Human sacrifice.
And the woman's on her period.
Yeah.
Trust us.
Hence the red dress. This is the one that I sent to Lady, but it was from one of those other facsimile reprint deals.
It's a good one. It's a pretty one.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's slightly smaller than the one that I sent Lady, because I know that one I had to put in, like, I don't know, a magazine bag or something like that.
Yeah, it was magazine size.
It was larger than usual. Now this is the one
Whoa.
that's like the most ghoulish cover. I mean, imagine if this was a human being, but hey, it's a monkey. We can get out of removing his brain.
Oh,
Wow. And
Just
that used to sit
rotting.
right on a newsstand.
Yep. Where children and grandparents could walk by and see it.
Now I kind of understand them pulling this cover off the stand. I get this. I understand where they're coming from.
What do you mean?
I get where they're coming. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it, but I get where they're coming from.
Oh, good night, Michael. We're almost wrapping up here too.
Nice, Mike.
Because this thing here, it took a year for it to come out. People were saying it's excuse after excuse. I'm like, well, at the same time, I would rather them get it right and take a long time than just to shove it out the door and it comes out to mediocre reviews. Me, I love this. This looks great. The paper smell has that old-timey smell to it. I mean, they got it all right. So I am perfectly okay waiting that year. Sure, we might have complained here and there, but as long as, like, Michael over here sniffing his comic, we can do the same thing and get that old-timey nostalgia feel, because I didn't live during this era.
Admit it, most of us do that.
The paper
We do.
quality.
Oh, I sniff my shit.
Quality.
Huffing comics, there's nothing like it unless it's cocaine.
Like this is a 72. I'll sniff me a 72.
Sniff it. Sniff it.
Was a very good year.
Yeah.
It was a very good year.
Oh, it smells like some dead person's attic. Oh, I'm here for it.
Dead people smell great,
What? Okay. No.
especially when they're like decapitated head covers like this.
Hmm.
And then we're coming up to the end here because this was the final one. And again, these are called the Frightening 15. Look that up. And if you're still interested in getting one of these, we paid about, I think, $150 to be able to get this, plus a little extra for shipping. If you go to the Macroverse website, these are still available. You can get them one by one for $15 a pop. They even have the one still available where it's $975 for the full runs of all of these series, which I did really want, and I still really want. But at the same time, $1,000 is still $1,000.
That's quite a bit of money.
I still want it though.
Okay. Christmas.
And here's some of the extras that they included in it. I just threw it inside of a bag and board. It's a printout, plaque, it's a poster, some bookmarks. Extras. But now, because I stuck them all in Mylar,
They won't ever wrinkle again. They won't fit either.
They don't
they
fit
won't
back in
fit
the box.
in the original box anymore.
Get in your hole.
But that's okay. Because now hold on, let me see if I can get these stacked back up and not destroy anything.
Don't force it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Let me change the camera back over. And
Legend.
you know, I only did this for Monty, so let me take off this glove. Now, on either side, up at the very top there, I have had these hangers that are just like those wire racks back there. I'm going to put one on that side and one on the other side. One side will be for all of these Frightful 15, and one of the other ones that we're still waiting for, because last year it was October that they did the Frightening 15, and then it was the Archie's first appearances. 15 books on either side, one side being the horror books, the other side being the Archie, because this is our history. It's comics. We love this stuff. We're little archaeologists for comics. We got to dig through all these to get them. And I know I will likely never have these unless somebody wants to give them to me, because I will take great care of them and I will not sell them. But it's our history, and I'm never going to be able to have like $100,000 to throw at a single comic book. Maybe, unless I become a millionaire. God, make that happen so I hate money. I need to throw it all away.
Or
on
like
green.
you literally flip your entire collection and get one.
That would be it. I mean, there was, I think, Topher that does a lot of the Golden Age stuff. I learned about that Suspense Comics from him because he was telling a story years ago during the beginning of the pandemic that he went to one of these conventions where certain people are called up to a certain hotel room and they would lie out all these comic books on a bed for people that are the high spenders. He was looking at everything, and out of everything, he went and saw this book and went yoink. That's how I learned of it. Because yeah, we can be experts at modern age, Bronze Age, even the Silver Age. When we get to Golden Age, there is still so much I've got left to learn. A lot of us still do, but let's learn together. And I think we're going to wrap up the show right about now. Is there anything anybody wants to promote coming up soon? Unless you still have some horror books you want to show.
I didn't show any. I mean, I'm not a big horror guy either, but I am a gigantic fan of the Hellboy, so I figured I'd show the Hellboy library editions.
Nice.
We have all of these. The whole Mignolaverse, BPRD, and Baltimore. I mean, they're all Abe Sapien, Lobster Johnson. I mean, all of it is just fantastic. And if no one's ever given it a shot, it's definitely worth your time and worth your effort. I do have one of these remarked. Again, I don't necessarily show this, but he doesn't do a whole lot of stuff. And Mignola stuff Mignola originals are like stupid expensive, so this is about the best.
That's pretty cool.
That's cute.
Happy with that. I don't even know if you'd call this horror. Would you call Hellboy horror?
Yeah, it's
Horror element.
Hellboy?
Horror-ish?
If it was Heck Boy, then you would say no. But
Yeah,
Hellboy
or Golly G Boy or
I mean,
something
he looks
like
like a demon.
or G Willikers Boy.
I mean,
Anyway,
doesn't he
Gee, Wally.
capture in the new age of the apocalypse? Whatever. No big
I'm
deal.
ready for bed.
So if Evan's not going to do it, I'm going to do it for him. Much like myself, I put out shorts daily. He does too. If you're hankering for some comic goodness where you're trying to learn, hey, what should I look for? What should I pick up? We get a lot of great stuff. If you're not looking at my videos, look at Kevin's. He is over on BlueSky as well at KSF PhD because we got our doctor in the house.
Doctor.
So, lady, are you going to be appearing on any shows?
Man, I don't know. I'll be around. If I am, yes. And if I'm not, no.
Listen,
So just stay tuned for the internet for potential appearances of ladies.
Just wait at YouTube, like the open page. Just wait for it.
Just wait.
Miracle, your show started yet?
I'll be there.
No. I'm going to do that unboxing video here with our fine friend, Mr. Worst. And then we're going to put that up as my first video, and then we'll go from there.
Oh,
Get cracking, young man.
I might do a smut episode. I might do
checks
a
out.
very small press black and white episode from the 80s and 90s. I might do
You should do some Femforce.
I'm gonna definitely do an AC and Paragon episode. I might even do what country is the worst place for comics and why is it Canada episode. I might
That
do
sounds
that too.
compelling.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
pick
tune in
what
for
I'm gonna
that.
do my videos on until like 10 minutes before I start doing them. So I get it. It's very on the fly.
I have been putting together a couple ideas though. I'm excited to start doing it here.
The things that I had to learn the hard way is that if you want anybody to watch your videos, you have to upload it a full 24 hours before it premieres, because YouTube needs to find the time to figure out who they're going to be putting this in front of. If you do it 10 minutes in advance, I always get like 10, 50 views at most. I upload it 24 hours in advance, no matter what, 100 views right away.
Yeah.
Look at that.
YouTube weirdness. I don't understand it, but I
The
don't think
algorithm is so weird. I mean, I'm trying my best. I mean, I was a math major. My undergraduate's in math, and I'm still trying to crunch the numbers, and there's just no logic to it. There's none.
I just know that on Saturdays for my comic book tips, I film those on Thursdays when I do the top 10, pulling those all out. I shoot the video for the top 10 tonight right after the show. And then on Sunday, I shoot the 3 or 4 videos that I'm going to be posting throughout the week. So that way, if Monday's a total bomb, which sometimes they are, just because it's not a full 24 hours, the Tuesday, Wednesday videos always do well. It's just making sure that it's uploaded in advance. Hey, I'm teaching everybody a little bit about YouTube. Be better than me. My last name's worst. It's really not that hard.
Well, there's that.
So with that, thank you all for watching. This weekend is part of Comics Curing Cancer. So I know the low grades are talking about that along with Rob Fatstacks. Jig's Kingdom is out of town. I think Cliff might be working on some of those too, but make sure to check out those Comics Curing Cancer because it's for a good cause. Otherwise, we might return next Friday on Halloween night, but if these fine folks aren't joining us, I will at least go live just to do the top 10. Unless I'm being hit by a hurricane. So, pray for me or don't, because I don't.
Go Blue Jays.
2
Like-
to 11.
In real life, when you have to go out and be around other people, like treat them the way you want to be treated. Don't be a dick.
Absolutely. That's rule number 2. Don't be a dick. And with that, thank you all for watching. We love you all so much for being here tonight. Thank you all, Lady Fantastic, Michael, Kevin, Miracleman, Ian, if you're out there and you're watching, we love you all. Night, night. Love you. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. If you want to see this episode again, along with a catalog of back episodes and issues, surf on over to Not Near Mint on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.